What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel, the voice of Dominican boxing, and I'm excited to go live today so we can talk all about Edwin De Los Santos and how he's gonna be fighting Joseph Adorno. And this is a fight that a lot of people been. Well, excuse me. Edwin is a fighter that a lot of people have been asking me about. Like, man, when is he coming back? Who should he fight? He should be fighting this guy. He should be fighting this guy. He should fight in the East Coast. He should do this. He should do that. And I kind of always gave vague answers or flat out said I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So now we finally have a definitive answer as to who he will fight, when he will fight, and where he would fight. So I'm super, super excited to talk about it with you guys. I'm definitely gonna throw the link up, but I want to cook a little bit. So for sure. Uh I like this fight. I like this fight. I think Joseph Adorno's a tough guy. He fought Jermaine Ortiz, dropped him twice to a draw. Some people even say he won. Then he also fought Elvis Rodriguez, got dropped twice, but didn't get knocked out. And Elvis is a vicious puncher, and at 140, held his own. And in the Michelle Rivera fight, Michelle Rivera did beat him like very wide. Like I really hated the way he fought that fight against Michelle Rivera. But my point is, this guy is definitely someone that will show you your level. You know what I'm saying? If you're not that good, you're gonna lose to him. And if you about that life, and if you're a good fighter, a decent opponent, you know, you'll fight. You'll see where you at. You know what I'm saying? He'll beat you if you're not at that level. And Edwin is somebody who a lot of people have questioned where his talent level is, because he did have that one loss to William Foster, but he did come back with two knockouts of two undefeated fighters, one being Rayo on short notice, being a huge underdog. So there's a lot to prove in this fight for Edwin. He will be defending his WBC Intercontinental belt, which means if he wins this fight, not even if, well, yes, if and when he beats Joseph Adorno, he will be moving up in the rankings in the WBC and possibly the other sanctioning bodies he's ranked in, just because, he got to win. I like Edwin. He's been training hard. I've been hearing good things about him. Lately, somebody texted me the other day, goes, hey, man, he was just in our gym sparring. He looked sharp. He looked strong. So that's exciting stuff when you hear shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's a good fight, or hopefully, Edwin De Los Santos make a statement. That's probably what we're most hoping for. A lot of people questioning how good he is. Adorno's never been knocked out, and it's not like he hasn't fought punches. Again, he fought Elvis Rodriguez. Look at his knockout percentage. I'm sure it's in the 80s. And he got caught in that seventh round with that vicious, nasty right hook that Elvis throws. And he got up and fought back. So if Edwin could knock this guy out, he will be making a statement. Especially if he gets him out early. And I'm not necessarily predicting that. I'm just saying, if he's able to knock this guy out early, that lets you know Edwin is a force to be reckoned with in the 135-pound division. He really is. He really is. And again, a lot of people, including myself, been saying, hey, man, throw these guys on the East Coast. Why are we fighting these guys on the West Coast, in the Midwest, in Texas, and Florida? Nah, man, throw these guys up in the Northeast, Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. Throw us over here. No excuses now for you to not show up. No excuses now for you to not show up to Atlantic City July 8th and support your Dominican brother. And also, if you guys been holding out one of these Dominican boxing shirts, man, go to BroadwayJoel.com, man. BroadwayJoel.com. Go cop a shirt, because you want to look nice, man. You want all of us in one section looking with the Dominican boxing shirt, looking fresh and all that, where the people know where we sitting, where we making a statement. If you sitting on the other side, I can see you and be like, nah, there's one of us on that side. Look, he got that royal blue Dominican boxing shirt on that other side, man. Go to BroadwayJoel.com. Go cop yourself a shirt. Also on the undercard, by the way, is Eldy Cedeño Martinez, hold on. I want to talk about LD Cedeno. Let me pull up his box rec just so y'all familiar with the name and y'all familiar, who I'm talking about. Familiar with the face as well. Hold on. Let me pull up his box rec for you guys because I want to talk about him to you. It's important that you guys, yeah, BX Native, he is the co-main event. He is the co-main event. Rod de lo mío, que lo que, mi hermano. Hold on one second. Let me put up LD Cedeno's box rec. First of all, LD Cedeno is an Olympian. He is 4-0 with 4 KOs. And by the way, not only was he an Olympian, oh damn, they don't got his. He advanced. I think he won like 2-3 fights. He was 1 fight away from medaling. Again, he's 4-0 with 4 KOs. He's going to be on that card. Says he's scheduled for the 15th of September, which he probably is, but he definitely is scheduled for July 8th. I spoke to him today. But let me tell you about this guy. And I'm gonna leave that picture up. Hold on one second. Let me take off that ad for you guys. I'm gonna leave that picture up for you guys. Get familiar with this name, LD Cedeno. I'm gonna tell you again. Get familiar with this name, man. He's currently right now training in Philly. I've gotten calls from people that I know in Philly. Yo, you ever heard of this kid? He's a middleweight. He's out here. He just sparred J-Rock, man. The kid looked good, man. This kid's a real good prospect. You should interview him. I've interviewed him before, by the way. But people were like excited in Philly telling me about him. I'm like, all right, cool. I got a call today. Yo, there's a Dominican middleweight. Yo, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah. LD said then, yo, can you text me his name? I got you. I text him the name. So this was on the phone. I text him the name. Then he texts me back. And he tells me, yo, bro, he was just sparring Boots today. And he was like, and he looked good. He looked good. You know what I'm saying? The dude was telling me, I ain't gonna mention his name. Dude was telling me, like, yo, Boots be washing motherfuckers. Like, Boots be cooking them. And LD came in there and held his own. To be fair, LD's a middleweight. He did say, LD did tell me that he's gonna be trying to fight at 54. So he's 1 weight class above Boots. But my point is, yo, he's holding his own against Jerron Boots. Ennis, who's training for a fight coming up. It's not like he caught him out of shape. Holding his own against J-Rock, who's a former unified champion, got a fight coming up against Carlos Adames. Yo, man, I want us to get familiar with him. I already knew he was talented, but the fact that I'm getting texts and calls from people telling me how nice he is, that got me excited. That got me really, really excited. I definitely want to interview him. I'm gonna interview him and Elvis. Not Elvis. Edwin. Sometime soon before they fight. They both need to come on my platform so we could properly, promote their fight. But man, like I'm really, really excited for this on Atlantic City, man. Yo, y'all getting 2 for the price of 1 with Boots at the main event. Yo, if y'all don't go to this card, don't ever fucking complain to me about Dominicans not being on the East Coast. You could hop on your fucking car. You could take a Greyhound. You could find an Amtrak that takes you to Atlantic City. I don't want to hear no excuse. Yeah, but I live in New York. Bro, there's ways to get to Atlantic City. You could stay for just a day. Or if you come in car, you watch a fight and you drive back. It's only an hour and a half, depending where you live in New York. Like, again, if y'all want Dominicans here in the East Coast and y'all want me to call Samson and be like, you see, y'all need to show up for this one. And again, maybe y'all take this lightly, maybe y'all not taking it serious, but again, this is to benefit you too, because I know you watching this show will show up and they throw something in the Barclays Center. So if you got to take a little bit of trip because you live in Newark or you live in New Jersey or you live in Connecticut or you live in Philly, if you got to take a little bit of a drive, take the fucking drive, because it's going to benefit you in the end when they start bringing more cards to the East Coast, because they know Dominicans are sell. So this is our opportunity, man. Exactly. My man, shout out to BX Native. Please, all my Dominican, let's go support. We got the opportunity to show these promoters that Dominicans have fans. Yo, my man, bro. If I could send you a super chat, I would. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me speaking of super chat. Let me throw my let me throw my band in case y'all wanna support the channel since I got demonetized. Right there, I got my Cash App and my Zelle in case y'all want to send me something. You know what I'm saying? Or if y'all don't want to just send me money and not get nothing back for it, go to BroadwayJoel.com and cop yourself a Dominican boxing shirt. Because I know you right there watching this is going to be there July 8th. And I need you to look fresh, man. I need you to look fresh. Bring your boys. You know what I'm saying? Your boys don't got to be boxing fans. Just tell them, yo, we're going to Atlantic City. We're going to gamble before the fight. We're going to watch the fight. And after the fight, we're going to go clubbing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make a whole weekend out of it. You got to, like, I'm excited, man. Like, we finally got one. It's not in New York, but it's close enough. And it's in a city where you can have fun. There's outlets out there. There's malls. There's casinos. There's a beach. There's restaurants. Oh, yeah. My bad, nobody. Yeah. When you're going to add more sizes to the website, you're right. I do need to replenish the sizes. I ain't even going to lie. You are well within your right. You are well within your right to complain. It says when you're gonna add the navy blue color to the website. Soon. I the thing is, I haven't. I'll be honest with you, nobody, and like I haven't ordered more because the shirts haven't been selling as quick as I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So since that's been the case, I haven't been replenishing as fast. I mean, but to be fair, maybe that I'm not selling because I don't got the proper sizes. You know what? Nobody, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna make an order today. Well, yeah, today. After I get the live, I'll put in an order. Put it like this: before July 8th, way before July 8th, I'll make sure that those shirts are on the website, all sizes. I'll put the navy blue. I'm gonna try to get one in red too for my people who prefer red. And I'm gonna try to get more colors. Ariel Alvarado, de lo mío. What's good, Broadway? Keep the content coming. I definitely will. I appreciate you. I really, really do, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This Saturday, we got Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. I'll talk about that fight in a minute. But on the card, we got Jermaine Ortiz. You know, he's half Dominican, half Puerto Rican. He will be fighting Humberto Galindo. That's Raymond Murataya for him like 2 fights ago. He actually dropped Murataya in the first round. He ended up getting stopped. So this is more like a stay busy fight for Jermaine. But hey, man, the stay busy fight, get warmed up, and then who knows? I've been seeing Shakur Stevenson talk a lot about him lately online. So maybe that's a future fight for him. If not, maybe that's a future fight for Keyshawn Davis. If not, maybe that's a future fight for Raymond Murataya. He's just fighting a common opponent with him. We don't know Top Rank's plans, but he definitely will be in a fight we care about after this. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Add some Dominican flavor. I know he's half, so shout out to Jermaine. But what I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, the main event: Teofimo versus Josh Taylor. Man, that's I see the odds, and I'm confused as to why they're so close. To be honest with you, I look at this kind of like a blowout. I got Josh Taylor by stoppage, man. Teofimo is a good fighter, but I'm not sure the Teofimo we saw against Loma, Teofimo we saw against Comey, Teofimo we saw against Jesse Magdaleno. I'm not sure that's still the Teo now, man. I think the guy has a lot of mental issues. He has diarrhea of the mouth, talks a lot, says a lot of weird things, and I just don't know where his mindset is. And he hasn't changed much in his camp since his loss to Cambosos. He still has his father as his trainer, and he's still talking this crazy shit. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he looks. But I got Josh Taylor by knockout, man. I got him somewhere in the ninth, 10th. Most ninth. If you ask me like a pin down a round, I'm gonna go ninth. And I definitely think he's gonna cut Teofimo Lopez, cut him in his eyes or some shit. It's gonna be blood everywhere, and we'll see. The only thing is, I will say, I don't know if what's the status of that fight. If there's like smog here in New York, man, there's like mad smoke from like the wildfires in Canada that came to New York. I don't know because they canceled the Yankees game today, so I don't know if that. I know boxing's indoors, but I don't know if at any point that'll affect it. We'll see, we'll see. But I'm gonna be in the building too. So if y'all there, man, and y'all see me, say what's up, man. Give me a pound, man. Don't act like no stranger. Don't get all nervous and shit. When you see me, give me a pound. But okay, my man got TO by KO. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Hold on, I'm gonna throw that link right now, though. I know some of y'all been itching to talk, man. That Edwin De Los Santos news got a lot of people hyped. Yo, I remember I remember I turned on my Twitter. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I got all these notifications. I'm like, what the hell did I tweet? And it's all people like, yo, De Los Santos finally got a date. Yo, we out, we out. Yo, I'm gonna bring my girl. Yo, I'm gonna bring my boys. Yo, I'm gonna bring my mom and my dad. Yo, I'm gonna bring my whole family. And I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit really got y'all hype, man. Like, and I like that. I like that. I'm not the only one that got hyped with it. You know, that's definitely a good feeling. That like, nah, like there's a reason why I've been putting in the work because a lot of people feel the same way I do. Like, yo, bro, I would show up for an event. Why they not bringing it to the East Coast? And some of y'all, for some of y'all who already live in Jersey, y'all got it good because you know, yeah, but it's definitely exciting stuff, man. It's exciting stuff because this is the first time we can, you know, we could send a message. We could send a message like, "Yo, what are y'all talking about? We don't sell tickets. Did you see Atlantic City? You would have thought Edwin was the main event. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Edwin got to win though. Edwin got to win. This isn't a walk in the park. Like, uh, uh, you know, this isn't a fight where I'm like, yo, this is a easy shit. Like he just gonna walk through everybody and it's easy like that. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think he's gonna have to work for it. But I do see him getting the stoppage. I see him getting the stoppage sometime around the 6th or 7th. Not because he can't hang, not because my man can't hang, but he just don't he don't got that. You don't got that. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? What's good? Talk to
Yo,
me.
you know what's crazy? It's when you've been talking about something for so long, and now it's time to put your money where your mouth is.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you was talking all that crap, all that shit. Now it's time for you to go and book a hotel with you and your wife overnight or with the fellas. Now it's time to show and prove.
Exactly. Motherfuckers been on that chat. And you seen it too. Motherfuckers been on that chat. Yo, when they bring one, I'll be there. I'll be there. Let's see. I went to Minnesota in the blizzard. Like, nobody
Hey,
can check my credentials. I'm going to Minnesota again for Adames. If y'all motherfuckers can't go to Atlantic City and y'all live in New York, New Jersey, Philly, Connecticut, I don't want to hear shit from you. Because y'all been on that chat saying y'all will show up and y'all will bring 2-3 guys. So
and
now
it's
is the
not
time to do it.
and it's not like it's a nice getaway place to go to where you're gonna have a nice place to take anyone. Any
Damn, man. Yo, they don't want to see his Dominicans win, bro. Look, they took his internet. They took his internet as soon as he started talking about buying tickets. They took his internet, man. They don't want to see us
we
win.
back, we back, but no, Joel. Seriously, I think I don't understand what people like right now. What's going on? Joel's platform is basically Amazon when they was just selling books before it blew up. We have to understand what we're building here. We're building a grassroots movement that's going to hopefully give us the same purchasing power that the Mexicans have in the sport. And this is what we're trying to build right here. But in order to do so, these little events, I don't even consider this a small event. This is a
Yeah,
good opponent.
it
On the
is.
main card, Showtime, like this is where you come out and you show No, there is a fan base for Dominican boxing.
By the way, this is at the Borgata Hotel. So this is at a nice hotel. This ain't no bum ass fucking rat hole in Atlantic City. This Borgata Hotel. Get what I'm saying? And even if and it should be if you Dominican, even if Edwin is not enough for you, you got Eddie Cedeno, who I was just talking about on the undercard. And if that's not enough for you, you got Boots versus Villa, 2 knockout artists in the main event. It should be enough for you to go, yo, I'm going to buy my Dominican flag. I'm going to wear my Dominican boxing shirt, and I'm going to go support. You can either go stay for the day, or you could come back the same day. There's no excuses. No excuses.
Joe, how soon does your shipping come in? Have you tried it out, the algorithm, how soon it gets to the customer?
What, the
For your
shirts?
shirts? Yeah.
Anywhere between 2 to 5 days.
So they should be there before the fight.
Way before the fight. Yo, we got a whole month.
Exactly. So listen, right now, are the tickets are up right now?
I don't think so. Let me double check, because
let's check that out right now. We don't want to hear nothing.
Hold on. Let me.
If we focus on a section like we did, like we've been talking about, and we start promoting that through your platforms, yo, we gonna be here. Ah, man, it's gonna be crazy. And hopefully they let me bring my tambor and my guida inside. Hopefully it's not a problem.
Hopefully, I don't see. I honestly, they let them in baseball games. I don't see why it would be a problem.
I'm gonna call just to make sure.
If not, make sure you park somewhere close. So if you got to leave it in the car,
definitely, I'll ask them, because I know a lot of times they be iffy with security, and
Yeah. Now I'm not seeing tickets available, bro.
Okay, when that comes up, we're gonna look. We're gonna see what's a nice section for us, and we're gonna try to. It would be nice to have a nice group of us going nuts when De Los Santos goes up there.
Hell yeah. We'll be like,
man, you don't know how. And you know what's crazy? A lot of people don't realize the connection that Joel platform brings us to the boxes. Like right now, I have a bunch of fighters from the that's basically telling me, yo, I'm waiting for you. Come to my training camp. Yo, I'm waiting for you. Come here. And I met him through the platform, through Joel. So a lot of you guys don't know the access y'all might have that particular day if y'all come. Because I know Joel's gonna bust some moves, bro.
You already know. Listen, y'all know I'm connected. Y'all know I'm connected, and I could call in favors and I could do whatever. And I'm thinking of setting up an event. If Edwin, let's just say Edwin could get tickets like in physical form, I'm thinking of doing something where, yo, meet us over here.
We go 20 deep.
We go 20 deep. Y'all buy your
take
tickets,
pictures, videos. We show our tickets. Look, exactly. Got them.
But I haven't spoken to him. This is just me just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a better job of connecting the fighters to the people doing events and shit like that. When they in New York or New Jersey, I'll be like, yo, let's do an event. Right now, he's focused on training, but we'll see. I got to see what I got to do. Because I need this event to be a success, man. I need this event to be a success for our good. You know what I'm saying? For our good.
We need this, yo. Because think about all the fights that are coming up. Adames, if he's successful like I know he is, this is going to show something to the promoters. Whoa, hold on. There's something in the East Coast with these Dominican fighters.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the start that could be the spark to something coming in the future, a major event. So we got to start here.
Listen, I totally agree with you, bro. This is what we need to do. This is what we need.
And you better believe Ordonez going to have his loyal Puerto Rican fans, because he's in Philly. He's from Philly.
Yeah, he's from Allentown, which is like an hour away.
It's not that far away. He's right there. He's bringing his team of people with him.
Yeah.
So you know how great of a rivalry we could start with our Puerto Rican brothers? This is a great rivalry, man. If you gotta understand what baseball is to us and that rivalry, you imagine if we was translating that to boxing?
Bro, I was at the World Baseball Classic. I was at the World Baseball Classic in Miami, Puerto Rico versus DR. Mad love from both sides. Yeah, we were trash talking, but it was on some love shit. We was doing that. Bang. And it was a whole crowd fucking full of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and it
It's
was
a
all love,
beautiful.
and it was the energy was amazing. I was there with Michelle. I took Michelle with me, and I was actually wearing this shirt too.
I heard he was shocked. Like, yo, I didn't even know this was going on though.
Yeah, because I told him, I was like, yo, it's DR versus PR. He was like, bro, I thought you were just in his mind. He's just, oh, un juego de pelota, like a baseball game. I'm like, nah, bro, this is the World Baseball Classic.
When he saw the energy there, he was like, what?
And he told me, he was like, yo, you imagine an event like this for boxing, DR versus PR? I was like, bro, it'll be crazy.
And I'm letting you know right now, Bob Arum does a great job of promoting his Puerto Rican fighters. PBC is a little behind on this. That's why we got to be the ones to push the level. We got to be the ones to show them.
We got to prove
what they need to be done.
Yeah. We got to prove it to them because, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm not gonna mention the promoter, but I was on the phone with a promoter the other day. Yo, I screamed on his ass, and if he sees this, whatever, bro. You know how I feel about you. Anyways, nah, because this guy gets me tight. I'm sorry, like, my bad.
Nah, man, you don't gotta say his name.
No. I'm not gonna say name, but fuck him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say that. Fuck you. Yo, this dude, nah. Yo, this dude goes, this is what he tells me. Oh, Dominicans don't sell tickets. I'm like, yo, my man, you got 4 fucking Russians on your roster. Where they selling tickets?
What tickets they selling?
Where them Ukrainians at? Or Uzbekistan, where they selling tickets?
Bro,
why is there so many on your roster if Dominicans don't sell tickets? And when are you gonna put a Dominican in the East Coast for you to fucking tell me that?
Because we been
fighting like that on the phone.
We beat in top talent. We beat in top talent. We competing.
That shit got me tight, bro.
Did you see Rolly last fight? Was that packed?
Yo, bro. And that I've been to that arena. Yo, bro, that arena, if it holds 1,000 is a lot. If it holds 1,000 is a lot.
They pick and choose who they're gonna push. If that's something that to me bothered me because I'm like, yo, this fight in AC or New York would have got way more energy. But it's something that I don't understand. I'm asking God to give me common sense. Because boxing, man, doesn't get it sometimes, man, when it comes to certain things, man.
It's crazy. And it's like I'm talking to a wall. It's frustrating because I know what the fuck we got, bro. I know how the energy has changed, bro. Yo, first of all, there's a Dominican YouTube page now. That alone should let you know shit done changed, man.
How many people, Joel told you, man, I never knew about these Dominican boxers, but through you, why? Because you're pushing them.
Absolutely.
There's not even a flyer in PBC for this fight. For De Los Santos and Adorno. I understand they're not tanked, but still, how long does it take to put a flyer?
Yeah, I know, man. I know exactly what you're saying. The argument is like, oh, probably like, oh, we making a flyer for, for the main event, not for the undercard. But yo, I remember they made a flyer, right? They made a flyer for fucking Subriel Matias versus Ponce, and on the undercard they put Jamal James versus some motherfucker. I don't even know. And Elvis and Adorno fought in that undercard. He didn't even make the flyer, bro. And then after the fight,
that was the fight of that was a great fight. Adorno, not for nothing. Adorno was the smaller guy, and Adorno didn't get run over. I don't care what nobody
he didn't get run over. No.
If Adorno would have got the knockdown, that would have been a closer fight. He just didn't get that. He showed a good of account of himself, even though
for sure.
Because Elvis was a big guy, man. He took a good solid shot.
I felt like Elvis should have knocked that guy out. Elvis should have knocked him out, but this guy.
I was impressed. He
proved to be tough
with the bravado he put in.
Yeah, but my point
is, whoever thinks this is going to be an easy fight is not.
Nah. So they didn't put Elvis on the flyer, right? Then after the fight, yo, they didn't invite him to the press conference. I'm like, yo, like, what are we doing here? Like, yo, this is simple shit, yo.
Simple stuff.
Yo, I'm like, bro. I'm there at the press conference waiting, They
Looking for
got
your
Jamal
guy.
James up there. Nobody gives a fuck about Jamal James.
I'm sorry, Minnesota.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah. His time is over. He's a gatekeeper now.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's up there for a half an hour speaking, and then Subriel goes and speaks. Obviously, Subriel's, and he just won a world title. I expect him to be there. And I'm like, yo, where's Elvis? Oh, yeah, we're not doing Elvis. Yo, if I didn't have the connection with Elvis that I could go to his hotel room and interview him, I wouldn't have gotten an interview with him. That's the type of bullshit that
hurts,
happens,
bro. And that's what, if you talk about even though I love what the fights PBC puts together, one thing that they have a problem with is bringing their new talent up. They did it for Rayo, obviously because he's Mexican. They were shoving it down people's throats. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Joel, here, Rayo, the next star.
And he Rayo got sparked out. Got sparked out quick. Hey, bah! That's it. La granada se explotó.
Once you see a guy do that to your star, your energy that you have for that man should literally shift to the guy that just did that.
Thank you.
Because it just makes sense.
No.
When you have a brand and you have fighters fighting under your brand, this is your product. Push your product. It doesn't hurt boxing.
No, and the thing is, the guy has an entertaining style, scores knockouts, and he talks shit on social media. He's the only one that, like, yo, his troll game is on 1,000. Like, when he be trolling Shakur and Pitbull Creed.
Yeah, his troll game is nice.
His troll game is nice.
And he doesn't speak English.
But he makes memes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's vulnerable as a fighter. He could get knocked down, come back up, and rock you too. So you want this guy is made for exciting fight.
That's the dude you should be pushing. That's the dude you should be promoting.
So when situations like that come up, Joel, you know what PBC should say? Oh, none of you guys want to take up the fight? Then y'all not getting the fight.
Not no damn Rayo versus Colbert. Get out of here, man. You give Rayo a fight. You give Rayo a fight over the guy who beat him on a pay-per-view on that
platform. And they wonder, Dominicans don't sell.
Yeah, bro. Like even when we earn it, the dude like we can't even get the fight, man.
You know what Bob Arum does? He builds the platform for the fighter. What do you hear? Zayas. You hear them. You even seen that with Elvis' career at Top Rank. They were pushing him. So we unfortunately we have to do our own pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Look. I'll say this about PBC: they're the only ones giving Dominicans opportunities. That's true. I could never slander them. I could never.
No, you can't bite the hand that feeds you. They feed you
exactly. But what I will say this is they're definitely not prioritizing them. They're not a priority. They're not like, oh shit, let's make sure this guy, we give him that Rayo treatment. Like, nah, not a single one of them is getting that treatment.
And we coming off exciting wins, upsets. We're coming off.
None of our fighters are boring. Not a single one is a boring fighter. We don't have not one guy, one guy who's like Rigondeaux and none of that. All of our fighters are exciting.
Wow, that's true, Joe. I never.
Name a Dominican fighter right now. Name
Adames.
Exciting.
Rodriguez.
Exciting.
Even Michelle's boxing style is aggressive if you think about it.
Yeah, you remember his fight against what's his name? The dude we saw him at the bar, Jerry Perez.
Yeah, he stayed in the pocket all day.
He stayed in the pocket. That was an entertaining fight. So it's like, yo, he always consistently brings it. All our fighters come and they come to fight and they give us entertainment. Very rare times do you see a Dominican fight and you'd be like, nah, that shit was boring. I can't remember the last time that happened.
I'm excited about what you just said, Joel, earlier, because I saw something on Instagram with De Los Santos posted that if anybody wants tickets, they could reach out to his coach on his post. So hopefully you could put something together, and all these fans that are complaining, that's talking a good game, I know you're going to put that together.
Yeah, man.
I know you're going to put that together. Saturday, we're going to meet up, such and such spot. You'll see me there. You'll see me there with 10 people in my car because I got a 3-seater. Yo, let's go to New York. You know what I do with family? Y'all, let's go to New York for the sake of New York, and we're gonna meet somebody. Oh, we're going to New York. Oh, okay, let's go. It's New York. People like going to New York, and I'm driving. Let's go.
And then boom, right there.
And boom, we got an event.
That's it. We
Oh
bring
my God, 20, 30 people. Yo, Edwin, bring the title that you got from Rayo. Bring a couple Dominican flags. See, guys, we're not ranting here. We Dominicans, we know our people. Exactly. And we know we have an untapped market, right?
The thing,
know.
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up. Right now, the PBC has so many Dominicans. It's in their best interest to tap into this new market. This is a new market. This is a market that has never been quite fully. You know who was a Dominican and that sold a lot of tickets? Julio Cesar Green. He was a middleweight champion back in the 90s. A lot of people don't remember.
Back then, it was about fighting and getting titles and fighting the best. And those guys got pushed. Not like it is now.
He was a ticket seller. A lot of people like to say Dominicans don't sell, but we actually did have one guy who sold a lot of tickets.
I wasn't even aware of that.
Yeah, he sold out that little room in Madison Square Garden like a bunch of times. He won a world title and then lost it in his first defense and never became world champion again. But he was a good fighter, kind of like entertaining. Again, Dominicans definitely had to be entertaining. And he would sell a lot of tickets in that small room in Madison Square Garden. We got to get it together, man.
It's unfortunate, man. They need to have a different, like, Latin America public relations type of guy there. I'll take up the job for free. I know you will, Joel.
I'll take up the job, but not for free, though. Not for free.
You're gonna pay me.
I'm gonna need some bread. I'm gonna need some bread on that.
Can we get you, Joel, to deliver? So hopefully something like that with Edwin where we could get together.
I need cooperation from Edwin. That's the only thing. Like I would need him to approve. The only thing is I don't know where we would do it. Like
any Dominican restaurant, any little spot, we go get together.
No, but the thing is that I don't know. Should I do it in Brooklyn? Is that better? Should I do it in the Bronx? Should I do it in Washington Heights?
Where's the biggest concentration of Dominicans?
Washington Heights.
And is it? I thought it was the Bronx.
Nah, Washington Heights, bro. I mean, the Bronx is a borough. Washington Heights is a neighborhood, so it's kind of like.
And I'll tell you something about my people. My people, everywhere they see a Dominican flag and a group of people, they want to know what's going on. So
I gotta do something out in Dyckman or Washington Heights, man. I gotta do something out there because after that, I know there's a lot of hookah spots and fucking clubs that if motherfuckers want to go take the trip and then go clubbing afterwards. They could
Joel,
do that.
we gotta make this happen. You know why, Joel? We gotta make this happen because right now you are number one guy that's pushing for our guys on this type of stage. You know what's the next thing they're gonna say to you the day after the fight? You see, Joel? You see, we gave you one. No one showed up. You know it. You know it, Joel.
I know.
You see, you running your mouth all day on Twitter. You see, we tried. Doesn't work.
Yeah. No.
I know this.
That's why I'm hoping you guys show up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the motherfuckers that be in the chat all day. Yo, I'm going to show up. Yeah, I'm going to bring 5 people. I'm going to bring 10. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I hope y'all not all talk because once I get the link for you to buy tickets, I'm gonna be asking people to screenshot the ticket, the purchase ticket, and send it to me because I'm gonna need some evidence, man. Because I'm nervous now. I'm nervous now because all this shit is gonna fall on me.
I'm buying a couple. I know the tickets are not gonna be crazy. I know the tickets are not gonna be crazy.
No way they could be too expensive. This isn't like this. The main event isn't a fucking Spence versus Crawford.
And the beauty about what Joel does is that he's creative. So I know. We're going to promote a section and we're going to push for us to get around the same spot because I know we're going to look amazing. We're going to be able to overtake the crowd in a small state, in a small setting because we Dominicans. You know how we get when we get
together. Imagine we go, section 108. I'm making up a number. Section 108. Everybody buy your section 108. Everybody, your mom, your grandma, your fucking brother, your sister, your girlfriend, your wife, your brother, your sister, your husband, your boyfriend. And we just pack that shit the fuck up. That whole little section 108, let's just say. I'm
telling you, man. This is why
excited.
Mexicans get title shots. This is why they get events in Texas, in California.
No, and
they
make
it an event about themselves.
And they get shit in their holiday, bro. They get
Cinco de Mayo. What you think that is?
Yo, you imagine.
I never knew what that was. It's a box thing. I'm like, Cinco de Mayo.
Yo, I know the day of the Mexican Independence Day because of boxing, bro.
We gotta hear the anthem. We know about their culture. Boxing.
Yo, hold on. I'm about to break the internet right now. So you see how the Mexicans, they got Cinco de Mayo, and then they got September 16th, which is the Mexican Independence.
They got two holidays.
Listen,
they control boxing.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Yo, we getting hype off this shit. If we start in a community, we start really build something, right? The Dominican Independence Day is February, February 27th.
That'll be our day.
And then the Dominican Independence Day is in August. So the same way the Mexicans got something in May and something in September, the Dominicans, we can have something in February and something in August. And that way, the same way the Mexicans got two holidays, we can have two too. You get what I'm saying? I like that idea, man. That's, but again,
and then the Dominican parades could go right along with the promotion as well. There's so many little dots that we could connect. And once we get the support from the Major League Baseball players, once they see a top fighters being promoted and in top fights, man, yo, you guys don't understand.
There's two baseball players that they boxing fans. The one, he's retired.
One of them is retired, yeah.
Carlos Gomez. He supports.
He's heavy.
Yeah, and then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He supports good. He's friends with Michelle. He be posting Michelle all the time and all that. So we got some guys, but again, if we start really building something and it becomes like, oh shit,
celebrities are coming to the fight. Oh man,
yo, and I was like, yo, I gotta go to that Elvis Rodriguez fight.
I gotta bring him in.
Go see Adames.
We have a culture of like, and I know it sounds like we're ranting, but listen. For you to understand what the Dominican culture is to Latin America.
We the sazon of the Latinos. We the sazon.
Thank you. We are what black people are to hip-hop, to America. We are to Latin America in terms of music, in terms of culture, in terms of charisma. Did I explain that well, Joel?
Yeah, you did.
And I'm not bragging. You could tell anyone. They know us by our style. They know us by our colloquial expressions. They know us. And if we get we the life of the party everywhere we go, bro. And if we could bring that energy to boxing, guess what? If we start showing that with our PBC guys, guess what's gonna happen? Untapped market. No, right? That's just gonna blow up on PBC. But guess what? Top Rank is gonna go. I need one. I need one. I need two. Wait a minute. Can you get me that light heavyweight? Wait a minute, can you get me that middleweight, that lightweight, that featherweight? I need that guy on my team. Let's promote them and give them easy fights to start with, because that's what they do. ESPN, the same way we do with, the same way Xander Zaya's name buzzing, and he hasn't really beaten nobody. Let's do the same thing with these Dominicans. And like I said, man, it all starts with this small event. This may be small to y'all, but this is big to us. This is a Super Bowl to us, man. Something that we touched on earlier. We gotta stop thinking what these promoters are saying is true. A lot of these top guys are not selling arenas out. Yeah, Dominicans don't sell tickets. I want to know how many tickets is Frank Martin selling. You know what I'm saying? No shot at Frank Martin, but look, his biggest event was with another fighter. Yeah, it's like all right, he's not that big of a draw either. Like that. Listen, Lomachenko wasn't building up stadiums until him and Haney just fought, and they brought that together. Yeah, exactly. Lomachenko was fighting in 2000. Him and Ortiz was fighting in a 2,000 seat arena, maybe. What, the Hulu? Him and Jermaine Ortiz.
That's a 5,000 seat arena.
But how many people were there, Joel?
I didn't go to the fight, but yeah. I see what you're saying.
Teofimo's not.
Yo, there's mad tickets available for the Teofimo fight
There's
right now.
There's a lot of people that these top fighters are not filling up arenas.
Yeah, like it's not like oh, Canelo and you know, and Fury and like we went to the Wilder fight. That there was mad seats available. Yo, they had to close off the whole top section with tarp. Like, so like, let's not act like these other people, they selling people mad fucking tickets and they totally leaving us in the dust. That's not the case, man.
That's not the case, because I'm looking at the product and I'm looking at the seats. You're shoving this guy down my throat and the numbers don't add up.
Exactly.
So don't hit me. So I'm happy you did say that, Joel, because I've heard I was like, chill, Joel, but it's true.
No, but yet, no, the guy I'm talking about, and he knows, and he probably watching the show right now, and I really don't care. He got mad Eastern Europeans on his team, and shout out to Eastern European. I got no problem with them.
He's European himself.
I don't want to say.
Yeah.
But my point is, you can't tell me Dominicans don't sell tickets, and you got a bunch of Eastern Europeans on your team. Like if those guys are hot tickets, like if those guys sell like Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, like let's stop that. Stop. So that's why I had to check him on that. And whatever, we got into a little argument, but my point is, I don't know if my message got to him at all, but my point was, you can't tell me Dominicans don't sell tickets and you got a bunch of people who also don't sell tickets.
That you're actually all promoting.
Yeah, it's like, what are we talking about? Like we got to be fair. And again, don't tell me we're not selling tickets and you throwing us in places where we're not going to show up. Now, this Atlantic City event, we're gonna have a good group, man. We're gonna have a really good group there.
I believe so. And another thing that I want to see, especially everyone that follows Joel, that we on and we're watching, whoever follows Joel on Facebook, it doesn't cost you $1 if you're Dominican, even if you're not, because I support a lot of black fighters, Mexican fighters. Because before this, we didn't have no Dominican fighters.
Yeah, no, you're
That's
right.
what we supported.
You're right.
That's what I love. And that's what I share. We got to start sharing Joel's content. It doesn't hurt to press a share. I even got to do that. Right? Matter of fact, right now, I'm going to do that right now. Share. De Los Santos, I'm there. Little Puerto Rican flat, Dominican flat, I'm there. Atlantic City. Because people are like this. When they see something being shared a lot, the first thing they do is they click on it. What is this? Oh, shit. Now you got somebody hitting me up. Yo, you going there? I might shoot with you. Because that's how people are. People want to be where other people are going.
Nah, see, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, man. Share my content and pull up to these events when they do come and it's reachable, which this one is. And again, I don't know if you was on. You heard me talk about Audi Cedeno?
Come on, man. That guy's the truth, man. I saw him and Haney fought in that, man. I saw that fight and I thought he won.
Yeah, hold on. I got another guy. I got another Dominican hopping on. Ari de lo mío.
This ain't Minnesota.
What's happening?
What's going on?
That's where we're gonna be on Saturday, right?
No, I'm going to Atlantic City for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I'm going for sure. I already got 3 other people that committed to going, like 4 other people that are going.
Let's go!
Ari, please, let's get the same.
Yo, but I don't understand why they taking so long to drop these tickets, man.
Yo, the fight is a month away. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna tag Espinosa and ask him, yo, what's up with these tickets?
We ready to support our boy.
We ready. Matter of fact, everybody on Twitter, hit up Steven Espinosa. Tell him, yo, I'm a Dominican and I'm here to buy tickets. This ticket is being sold by De Los Santos, not by Boots. This ticket is being sold by Audi Cedeno.
I want them to see that spark, man. Please, Adi, let's get it in the same section. I would love to meet you, brother, because we spend a lot of time here on this platform. So
yeah,
let's see if we can work that out.
He froze. I don't know what happened to his internet. He's driving, so I don't know.
I'm driving.
Yeah.
Let me take off the. I'm driving. Let me take off the video to see if that's better.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
driving, so I don't wanna.
Yeah,
No,
it's
definitely,
much better.
definitely. What I'll do is I'm gonna find out. Like I said, as soon as the tickets drop, I'm gonna find out. I want good seats, man. Like I'm gonna try to get some good seats. You know,
Yeah,
so
I don't care about
I'll let
spending a
you
buck
know.
for my guy.
Well,
¿Qué pasó?
even if you getting, let's say you getting ringside seats, I'm not sure, but let's all try to be on one side. So like, let's say we all on the right side, hypothetically speaking. You could get either the second deck, like 204. Let's say we 104, or let's say 4, because you're down by the ringside. Let's all try to be like one side. That way, when people look at one side, all they see is red, white, and blue, and fucking platanos, you know, just
And the Dominican shirts.
like we're gonna get.
How big is
it up.
that venue?
I
Joel,
don't
do you know
know.
how big that venue is?
Let me Google it right now. Hold on. I know it's at the Borgata Hotel. So
Yeah, the Borgata. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? This will be a great day for me to show my girl, my lady, my wife a good day out. Babe, I was thinking about you. Let's go out.
yeah, there you go. You getting credit. You. Oh my God, you're so romantic. Oh, yo, there's a fight here too. Yo, let's just go. Fuck it.
Oh, man, let's just go to the fight.
Why you so prepared with your Dominican flag and your guida and your fucking this and that? Why
you killed two birds with one stone.
That shit is crazy.
I'm telling you, man. For those that y'all can bring your boys and have a lot of fun down there.
All right, so it says the capacity for the theater is 3,200, and the
perfect.
The banquet is 1,700. So I don't know where.
And I'm letting y'all know right now, I do not want to underestimate Boots' selling power because his home is not that far from there.
Yeah.
So we want to get our tickets in early.
Yeah, like for real. I'm glad you brought that up. We got to buy these tickets quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Joel, we really don't know.
Yeah, you got to.
We don't know.
As soon as they go on sale, you got to buy them because he's gonna sell that out. He's gonna sell that out.
No, and if you're smart, right? Let's say you don't know if your boy's gonna go with you or your girl or whoever you want to bring with you. Buy 4 tickets. Let's say
that's what I'm doing.
No, I'm just saying buy 4 tickets. And if for whatever reason you like your boy flakes out or whatever, you just sell them on StubHub and you probably make a profit anyway since it's Boots on a main event.
I'm the type of guy to bring family with me. Yo, I got 4 tickets. Come on, y'all. Let's roll.
There you go. And we gotta be loud. Desde que uno entra.
Joel, as soon as we get the tickets, please throw them on the air. Yo, guys, we here. And we're gonna come back on a Wednesday, but we need you to put that alert so we could go in and buy that section.
If y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, I will be letting y'all know. As far as when the tickets are available, I'm gonna be putting the links up. I'm gonna be DMing some of y'all that I have relationships as far as DMing. I'm gonna be a DMing y'all. I'm gonna try to make this an event, man. I'm gonna try to make this a fucking party.
Joel, that's what it's about.
Hold on, but you're gonna be able to go.
Joel's gonna be in with us. Joel's not going in as prep. Joel's gonna be in the seats with us.
Yeah.
Right, Joel?
I don't know. Y'all don't want me as media?
We want you in the seat so you can show them your power. They need to see you with your people in the seats. They need to see you, Joel. See, I've seen you in the seats. They don't know how you get. I know how you get.
Yeah. Y'all need that energy.
We need that energy, man. You always come as press.
But Joel, I was thinking, I don't know how you feel about this fight. I think this is a dangerous fight for De Los Santos.
Very. I told that.
We were discussing that. Honestly, I was hoping he was gonna fight somebody more aggressive, like so he could look good. But he's fighting more.
Here's what I think, right? And like I said, this is somebody who's fought. I mean, sure, convincingly, but whatever. But then. He was, I think, in the early rounds. He gave Elvis some trouble at 140, right? And I think Joseph Adorno. I think he could punch. He obviously has a fucking chin and a half, and he's a good counter puncher, right? I think De Los Santos has to come ready to fight 10 rounds, and
he can't come in reckless. Can't come in reckless neither.
And he can't come in reckless because, like I said, Adorno's a good counter puncher, and he got popped. So
Very
I
much so.
think it's a dangerous fight.
No,
It's
and
an easy fight.
I think this fight is really. I think this fight is really going to tell us where De Los Santos is and how good he really is. To be honest.
I agree. And the thing is, the winner of this fight most likely is going to be facing Frank Martin, because Frank Martin is fighting a WBC eliminator, right? And then you got Edwin defending his WBC title. So that means that both will be moving up in the rankings after this win. So that only means that they're going to be fighting each other.
This could be a potential. The winner of this little title could be a potential Tank opponent. This is how important this fight is.
Or Shakur Stevenson opponent, because Shakur is going the WBC route, and it looks like both of these guys are going the WBC route. And we've seen the energy Edwin has had for Shakur on Instagram, which is pretty funny. But we've seen it. That's a fight he wants. It's a dangerous fight, but he's asking for it. So who am I to tell him what to ask for? If that's the fight you want, all right, go ahead, bro. You go in that route. And if you beat this guy, then let's say beat Frank Martin afterwards. Boom. Right there.
I'm letting y'all know right now. Anyone that believes that De Los Santos has an easy night or don't know, a lot of people thought that the Jermaine Ortiz fight should have been stopped. The Jermaine Ortiz that gave Lomachenko hell should have been stopped. Think about that for a second. Think about also the fight he had with Elvis. If he would have got that knockdown, it would have been a closer fight. And this is a way bigger guy. So he's been matched tough. A lot of 135 pounders that being pushed and promoted, they're not being matched like this.
No, and Adorno's been active, man. He's been active more than any other like mid-tier guy I can think of. He fought 3 times last year. He fought Elvis this year, and then now has another fight. It's like, so he's been in the gym. He hasn't been like just chilling.
We got to give him his props.
And another thing is he's fighting. I mean, De Los Santos is a southpaw, and he's coming off fighting a southpaw, right?
Yep.
Elvis is a puncher. De Los Santos is a puncher as well. But my only thing is that I haven't seen Adorno make 135 in quite some time. He hasn't. Well, the Jermaine Ortiz, he was 135 and a quarter, and then the previous fight he was 134 and something. But then since then he hasn't made 135. So I just hope that he makes 135. He doesn't blow weight. So we'll see, man. But like I said, I think this is a dangerous fight for De Los Santos, and we're gonna find out how good De Los Santos is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Because a lot of people look at De Los Santos as a wild card. I don't. I think he's the goods, man. I honestly think that power.
No, and I think that he has. I think De Los Santos has the boxing ability to. I think he has the boxing ability, and I think he has the power, right, to possibly beat Adorno. I genuinely believe that. My only thing is, De Los Santos is gonna have to be ready to go 10 rounds.
You got to be ready.
We've seen Adorno. He's a durable guy. He's very durable, and he could crack.
He can catch you clean.
Yeah, he's a sneaky puncher. Honestly, this is a good fight. This is a good fight. A good measuring stick. If De Los Santos goes out and blasts the dudes out, that lets you know he's as good as what we thought he was.
Because nobody has done that.
Nobody has done that, and he's faced good fighters. He's faced Jermaine, he's faced Michelle, he's faced Elvis. So he's faced
top guys that people are not running to fight.
Exactly. So if he's able to knock this dude out and let's say look impressive doing it, that would be making a statement, and it will possibly put him in the top.
No, dude, if he stops Adorno, then
he's not going to
everybody in the lightweight division is in trouble. If he stops Adorno, everybody in trouble with 135, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he stops Adorno. They see all the Dominicans going crazy in the stadium. It changes a lot of things quickly.
Yeah. Then they're gonna have to bring Frank Martin to the East Coast. Then
bring him over here because I don't think that's gonna sell wherever they take it. I don't think that's gonna really do numbers.
Yeah, bring it to the East Coast.
Another thing that I want you guys to understand: Adorno was heavily pushed by Top Rank.
Yep.
He was let go. He had some losses at PBC. He might be on his last hurrah. So he might go for broke in this one.
He better.
Adorno,
listen, Adorno he's from PA, so you know he's gonna have his people there too. You know, right?
That's
his
what
people
I told
come out
Joel.
support.
Yeah. But that's why it's important, because we know that crowds affect judging too. If this shit go to decision, and this motherfucker every time he landed a punch, the whole crowd went, woo! And fucking Edwin landed his punches, and this fucking four was going, whoa. It's not gonna look good. But if when we start landing this shit, we start going crazy. That'll balance it out, and maybe it'll be an evenly scored fight.
Let's say worst is the worst. We get the worst event. Let's say hypothetically De Los Santos gets put down in the 10th round, knocked out, whatever. But if they see presence, Dominican presence in there, they
God
see
forbid,
a
though.
movement.
I can't go through that. I can't go through that, man. I can't go through that.
But it's boxing. Anything can happen. Nah. But as long as we have presence, we'll have these matchups. Right or wrong, Joel? We'll have these matchups.
Hold on. I want to give shout out to someone, my homegirl. Shout out to the beautiful Karma Serene. She goes, I'm wearing my shirt today too, Broadway. Shout out to Karma, who went to BroadwayJoel.com and bought a Dominican boxing shirt. So shout out.
Let me do that right now. Let me get my shirt now. I'm getting 2 shirts now.
Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to Karma Serene, the beautiful Karma Serene, for rocking the shirt. And I know he's comfy. I know because it's good quality, so I know you comfortable in the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I wish this shit was tomorrow, bro. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna make a big event out of this.
Another fight I want to ask you, Joel, this weekend. Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. How do you see that fight?
I got Josh Taylor by stoppage, man. I think Tio is short. So since he's short, he's going to be reaching a lot. There you go. There you go. My man on BroadwayJoel.com for real. Shout out to him, man.
Lars.
Damn, I don't got Lars, man.
We got medium.
I think, and I don't know, maybe I think it's going to be a one-sided beating. I think Josh Taylor probably stop him within 6, man. And a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I think he's going to break those down and get him out of there within 6 rounds.
I got him in the 9th. Yo, Juan, if you don't see your size, don't buy something if it ain't your size.
I'm actually a medium, Joel. I'm not a big guy.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is, if you don't see your size, don't buy something just to buy it, because I'm gonna get a new shipment and.
Okay, then you know what? I'm gonna wait, because you'll probably have some shirts at the event with De Los Santos in New York.
Who knows? We'll see. But yeah. Ari, I think I got Josh in the 9th. I think he stops him. I think he cuts him most likely. I've seen Tio cut a couple times already. I think he cuts him, brutalizes him, stops him. I just don't think Tio is tall enough. And sometimes, like, he has trouble just jumping in like that. I think Taylor. I think Taylor gonna stop.
I think Taylor get him out in the 5th, bro.
5th?
Yo, not for now.
Damn,
Sandor Martin Washington, he won like 10 rounds, to be honest.
I think, you know what it is, man? Dale's, first of all, I don't think mentally he's not there, right? I think his dad is not a help. I think his dad is by far the worst corner that I've heard in my life. One of the worst corners that I've heard in my life. And he hasn't looked good at 140. He hasn't really looked good at 140. I think he got a decision. I would say a gift decision versus Sandor Martin. I thought Sandor Martin outboxed him.
I was at that fight. I didn't score it. But it kind of felt like Sandor won, man. It kind of like this guy, he couldn't catch up, and that's why I said, and that's why I brought up the height. It almost felt like he couldn't catch up because of the height. I don't know. And then this guy's tall. He's tough. He has a really good step back left hand.
Josh Taylor. Listen, the only thing that Josh Taylor, he's got a long he's had a long layoff, whatever. But fucking Josh Taylor is a bad motherfucker, man, and I feel like a lot of people forgot about that just because he had that bad outing versus Catterall. But Josh Taylor likes to fight,
and it wasn't like he got dominated. He didn't get dominated enough either.
He's mean in there. He likes to bang, man, and I think Taylor's gonna be. I mean, I think Teofimo's gonna be in for a long night.
Let's be honest. When was the last time Fimo dominated somebody that looked great? Like they've been promoting them. Let's be honest.
When he won the title, he hasn't looked good since the Loma win. That's the last
Loma, yeah, that was his last.
But he didn't look crazy good in that fight neither. Because
I mean, he was facing Loma, bro.
I think he looked honestly. I think he looked really good in that fight. I thought he looked great. I thought he had the perfect game plan. I thought he executed it perfectly. Even the rounds that he lost those rounds clearly. But then that 12th round, he showed he had balls and he fucking came back and took it to Loma and beat him convincingly.
Yeah, that's when he became at that time. That's when he became my favorite fighter. He's no longer that.
The funny thing is, I made money betting on Teofimo.
Me too.
To win that
Me
fight.
too.
You know what I'm saying? So
he might be fighting for PBC next.
What was that?
He might be fighting for PBC next.
Wait, say that again.
He said Joel fighting at PBC next.
After this fight, if we don't get it off.
He ain't fighting on no damn PBC, man. PBC don't want him.
You don't think if Top Rank drops him, you don't think PBC?
Nah, I think he more likely goes to the zone, maybe Golden Boy or some shit like that.
Yeah, maybe some shit like that. But he ain't fucking with
smoke over there.
But yeah, no, because they got Ryan
40
over
is
there.
Real, guys.
So, you know,
Joel, the smoke at 140 is real.
Yeah, nah, that shit is top to bottom heavy, man.
I don't know, man. I think honestly, I think Taylor might send this dude into I don't know, man. Might send him into like an early retirement.
Now, I listen, man.
Not retirement, but I feel like he's gonna go. I don't know. He's gonna go off the wall, man. Because he's already mentally.
The thing is, if you tell me, yo, this is the TO that fought Loma, the TO that fought Comey, the TO that fought Magdaleno, yo, I'm like, you know what? Shit, TO got a shot. Maybe I would have picked him. I don't know, but I don't know what TO I'm getting. So since I don't know, I gotta go by Josh, and Josh is
matchup makes fights though, man. This if he gets a knockout, he's back.
The only thing is the only way that Theo has a chance, in my opinion, to be honest, is if Josh Taylor is drained. If he's drained,
yeah, or rusty because he's coming off
video. He looked good, so
yeah, or rusty because he's coming off a 16-month layoff. So that's a long layoff. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That is a long layoff.
Yeah. Yo, by the way, if anybody's enjoying this content, make sure to cash at me at $ Joel City or Zell me BroadwayJoel@yahoo.com. You know what I'm saying? I'm demonetized, so if y'all still
we got to definitely. Channel, I like what you said. We got definitely, bro. Joel, can you put it on the chat too?
Yeah. I have it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. For those,
I want to congratulate you too, man, on your 4,000 subscribers too, man. I remember watching this platform.
Yeah.
I remember watching this when it was only 1,000, man, and to see the growth, the organic growth, work ethic, not just you blew up out the night now, but work is there.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and more content to come, man. I'm setting up an interview with Christina Lenardatu, who's fighting Alicia Baumgartner for the undisputed title. She's the Dominican. She lives in Greece. I'm setting that up. I'm in conversations to get Jermel Charlo. And there's a lot of there's a lot of names that I'm in the works again, man. And I honestly feel like nobody gives a better interview than me.
Man.
I don't feel like nobody in boxing on YouTube. Nobody gives a better interview.
Listen, man, this is what Joel really studied, man. He went to school for this stuff, man. That's what his was right there.
I do be stressing that. Like, yo, that's when my shit be fire, man. I know my content fire. I be bragging.
Even his interview, man, how much fun we having just thinking about what this could potentially be, man. It gets me excited, man. It really does, man, because we've never had our own, guys. And I understand that sometimes we sound like we're ranting, but we as Dominicans, we know what we have in our culture, man.
Yo, Juan, think about this. This may be the first time in Dominican history, and I'm glad it's recorded, that Dominicans are genuinely excited, genuinely planning something to only for Dominican boxing. This is the first, and it's recorded. This video right here, don't mean shit. In 20 years, they're gonna be like, yo, these
dudes where it started. That's
Juan, Broadway,
unofficial, Ari.
They're gonna be like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Because I don't understand what you. I mean, I think you get what you started. We have a community, and now this community has to translate to Facebook. It has to translate to IG. It has to translate to Twitter. I got a Twitter account just for the sake of talk about boxing, because it's a community that I'm proud of, and we could this is good for boxing. This is good for the overall sport. You get what I'm saying? Like, if let's say you have a black fighter that's not selling arena, but you about to face a Dominican fighter that has a big fan base. It's good for you.
Yeah,
it's good for all of us.
Sport. It's good for the sport.
Why you think people want to fight Canelo?
Yeah,
it's not because he's just a good fighter. Because he brings money, dinero, pesos. He has a fan base behind him. 30,000-40,000 are going to be there. Live gate. Everybody's going to be watching. This is what we're doing. And it starts here. Exactly. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud of what Joel's been doing, because it's something that was missing. I know.
But we got to give credit to the fighters, because they the ones who forced me to be on this type of time. I was covering just boxing. I wasn't covering just Dominican boxing. These motherfuckers start cracking shit. Yo, now it's Dominican boxing that I'm repping. Hold on. I just want to give a quick shout out to my man A-Side Boxing Talk. Shout out to my man Truth. That's my brother from another mother.
I know he's going. I know my Haitian brother gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he pulling up. He pulling up for sure, man. He got a Dominican boxing shirt too. So shout out to my man A-Side Boxing Talk. Damn, I lost track. What were you saying?
We was talking about the untapped market. About
Nah, man, it's an untapped market, and all it takes is for the fighters to do their job in the ring, and for us to do our job buying the tickets and letting the people know. Because remember, just because you're not on the live with us doesn't mean you're not a part of the movie. You're not a part of the start. Because if you, one person, bring 4 or 5 of your boys, you have a fucking blast, and all 4 or 5 of them go, yo, next time there's another one, make sure you tell me. Remember, you're part of that. That's your work. Like, that's
you guys don't understand. When I posted
fucking money, because he kept interrupting me. Anyways, that's more than just money, bro. When you creating a movement and you bringing people and you making this shit, and that now arenas are filled, and you at least this arena filled, but yo, 5 of those people were there because of you put them on.
When I posted where me and Joel was at the arena, we saw the fight. They're like, "Oh man, the YouTuber at work. Let me know when the next event." So a week ago, people want to be part of these things, man.
Facts.
People want to get away from the everyday hustle and bustle, just working,
and it's not something new. You know how many of your cousins, how many of your uncles, how many of your brothers, how many of your friends never been to a boxing event?
Yeah, you're not gonna believe it, bro. My daughter, my brothers, when they came back from the event, they were like, bro, like my daughter gave me the dreamy eyes look. Like, Dad, I had such a great time. Thank you. Like, that shit meant something to me because it's a memory.
Yeah.
And she will always say, I was at that fight when Caleb Plant knocked that dude cold.
Real
shit. It made me feel good. It made me feel good because I was the first time I was at an event.
No, yeah. And then There you go. That first time it's an event, all right, whatever. I'll go to the boxing event with you. And they hear all these Dominicans. They're gonna be like, and what does everybody do at a fight when they go? Yo,
we're here live.
I'm here. So now, not only did you bring 5 people, those 5 people shared to their Instagram. Those 5 people each had 500 followers. And then now the movement started. Boom. The next one is less people do you have to tell. They telling you, yo, I heard De Los Santos is fighting in the Barclays Center. We going? You know what I'm saying? We gotta steal the movement. Then right there, you be like, yo, you want to know more about Dominican boxing? Yeah. Subscribe to Broadway Joel and let me do my work. Because you know I'm gonna be pumping.
He's gonna do his work. He's gonna do his work.
And if they want to go back to the history, I got motherfuckers' life story on here. Where motherfuckers tell me where they were from, how they started boxing, why they started boxing, about their amateur career and all that. So they can get to know these fighters just by going back to my page.
Guys,
you gotta get John Guzman back on here, man.
Oh, I love that interview, man.
Yeah.
We got so many nuggets.
I want to get
so
him
many nuggets.
I want to get him back on La Esquina Dominicana. I want to get him back. You know, para no estar tan forzado traduciendo. You know,
yeah,
like,
translate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bring him back. You have that kid that he's a good co-host.
Yeah. How do y'all like Erison Garcia, man? How y'all like him?
I like him. I think he's really good. Yeah,
I like him a lot, man. You got to check it out every Sunday at 12. Juan, I do a Spanish show with Erison Garcia.
Yeah, I gotta see it. Yeah,
you gotta check it out, man. I like him. He has Strong's opinion, and I got my strong opinion. We go back and forth, man. And I'm glad that the audience is fucking with him, man. I really like the kid.
Guys, you know our first Broadway? When Samson got on here a couple of weeks ago, do you guys know that potentially De Los Santos wasn't even gonna be on TV? We were this was being said. Adorno, in a way, kind of saved the show because nobody wanted to fight De Los Santos. And he's a perfect opponent in being Puerto Rican, being also a local kid. So this is a great event, guys. This is a great event.
Show up. That's it. No more talking. Show up.
Yo, I hope that Broadway, I'm gonna hit you up because we gotta talk, man. Because I feel like we have to get more of these Dominican leaders. Like I'm talking about the local leaders in New York City, New York, around the area, the tri-state area. We gotta get baseball players to start endorsing Dominican fighters. We gotta, get more. I don't know, man. Get fucking Alex Sensation. Fucking talk about Dominican boxing.
That's real shit. Think about it. Dominican celebrities and all that. You're right. You know what
I'm saying? Like, for example, if PBC is putting an event, let's say in Brooklyn, right, and you got 2 Dominicans on the undercard, yo, you fucking got him con Alex Sensation, ahí. He got all the Dominican listeners. He fucked with Dominicans, and you get him in a quick interview. Yo, we're gonna be here fighting here. Get the word out there, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. That's the only way that the Dominican people are gonna know more about what's going on.
They don't even know. The Dominican people don't even know about these events. That's the sad thing.
That's what I'm saying, the talent, but that's what I'm saying. So, these promoters are not promoting to us. They're just fucking promoting, I don't know, to who, but like, you got to go to where the Dominicans are fucking tuning into. And we know they tune into La Mega, they fucking tune into 96.3, whatever. So, these are the people that we got to communicate with somehow and be like, yo, we have these talents.
We got to show them. We got to show.
Hold on. And the Dominican social media people too, the ones who do the funny videos,
reels and all that.
Yeah. Those people, we got to get those people to whatever. They got to make a funny video promote.
Not only that, Samson has to invest money. How much is going to cost for you to be on an IG page that has 1 million followers? Get creative. Here, put my guy on the story and put him on a post. Like you gotta spend that little.
Get him in a music video.
Yeah,
gotta put in the work. Gotta put in the work.
But that's what
we
I'm
already
saying.
Have a culture. We already have the music with Género Urbano. They gotta get creative, man. I gotta be a promoter, man. I gotta come across some money or something, man. Because the ideas that we get, just as us being fans. It seems like it doesn't even go through their head, Joel. I know what Joel, but he gets frustrated, bro.
Nah.
Come on, let me ask you a question. You on the job, right? New York City NYPD, you on the job, right?
Yeah, in New Jersey.
All right.
He's
So,
in New Jersey.
oh, you in Jersey? Oh, I thought you were in New York City. But regardless,
guys know we international.
but that's what I'm saying. Wherever they at, dude. Like even like, and I thought you were NYPD, but NYPD, the FDNY, they have boxing clubs. They have all these different sports and all this shit. It's like, yo, if we could get some people in there, get the word out, be like, yo, come on, support these Dominican in this event. You know what I'm saying? Like professionals. I don't know, man. Like, gotta get creative with it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Don't
We
worry.
can start visiting gyms and where there's a big Dominican population. Like if me, you, Joel, if we could schedule something where we could go around New York City in a big van, just to go to different hotspots, just to take pictures, to show that there's a presence. Oh man, that could be nice. But I don't know how real it could be.
I got big plans, bro. I got big plans. I just the big plans I got, I'm waiting for when it comes to New York, bro. That I got some big plans where you're gonna be like, damn, you're gonna be promoting like that, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, man.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I just want to say something real quick, right? Remember these guys had the TV show on Showtime. What is it? Dices and Metal.
Yeah.
Right? So I know they don't have the show anymore, but you know that dude was repping DR hard. Ese tigre siempre estaba, Dominican this, Dominican that, always repping DR, especially in the show. I'm like, yo, how come fucking Showtime didn't get him to like, yo, rep some DR on your social media? These Dominican
put Michelle on the show or something, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, get these dudes on the show.
What show?
You know
What show we talking about?
No, they don't have it anymore, but they used to. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, they could have been doing this.
Yeah. It's all good, man. I got a lot of cool ideas, and I'm waiting to push that button once they get it to New York. Right now, I'm still gonna do some ideas that I got. The Atlantic City shit, like I said, that's an hour and a half from me. I'll take that drive. Boom. I'll watch the fight. I'll come back that same day. Maybe I'll stay the night. I still haven't made my decision.
Honestly, dude, even man, I'm telling you, man, even if you get 50 people, let's say you get 50 people to
that's a lot.
Whatever, and on booze, you can fucking take a bus down there, like one of these buses. You go there 50 deep, bro, and then one of these buses.
That's a lot of people in one spot. A lot of Dominicans in one spot.
Even if it's 50 people, you know what I'm saying? Like that's still. I'm telling you, 50 people, 50 Dominicans will make more noise than anybody in that fucking place.
Facts.
So, yeah, that's a fact. Oh man, don't get me going. If we could do that, that would be crazy. I think we could do it.
I think so too.
I think we could do it.
Yo, guys, I'm about to end the show. Thank you guys for hopping on. Man,
this is a great show, man. Great show.
Gracias, man.
This one was just for us, man. So shout out to everybody who came listen. If you want to buy a shirt, a Dominican boxing shirt, BroadwayJoel.com. If you just want to support the channel, Cash App, $City, $Joel City. If you don't have Cash App and you have Zelle, BroadwayJoel@yahoo.com, man. There you go.
But I'm about to get off so I can see it.
Cool.
So I can see it. Yo, guys, this is what we asked for right here. Let's make it happen.
Exactly. Let's make it happen. I know. I'm half the motherfuckers are super motivated just watching this shit. So I appreciate you guys for hanging on all the way to the end. Hit that like.
One more thing. Another thing. Don't be the guy that says, "Oh man, I watch it better at home." It's nothing like being there with your people, man. I'm telling you.
And don't be the guy. I'm gonna go, and then last minute don't go. And then end up fucking watching it on TV, seeing a crazy knockout, and then seeing how lit the crowd was and regret it. Don't be that guy, man.
Before I go,
break it up.
Joel, do you remember when Hector Luis Garcia knocks down how all those Dominican fans went crazy when they got the decision? I said to myself, I wish I would have been there. That's what I said to myself. Because I know what that moment was like for them to be there, bro.
Now, you know
I've seen that crowd.
Yeah. You know what was a dope moment for me? Seeing Puello and Garcia both become champion back to back.
In Independence Day, was it, right? No.
No.
That's when
It
he
was
beat Cobra.
He
He beat Cobra on the 27th.
It was a week before the Dominican Day Parade.
So, you know that he beat Cobra on Independence Day, right?
Oh, he beat Cobra on Dominican Independence Day, and then he won a championship. I think it was a week. I think it was the day before the Dominican Day Parade or something like that.
It just happened to be like that. And I know they didn't promote it like that.
That's what we talk about. Remember, I was saying February and August, we could do this. We could do this. And we got the capability, man. We got the capability.
Joel, it was a pleasure always, man.
I trust in my people.
We're going to make it happen, man. Remember, you're the catalyst, man.
I got you,
You're the catalyst. We need to set these things up for us so we could go.
I gotta set up an event in New York. I gotta set up an event in New York. I gotta do it. I gotta make it.
You have to. This is what we asked for, Joel.
For sure.
This is what we asked for. This is what we gotta come out. We gotta come out.
Shout out to Juan. Always got great energy, man. Always brings some life to the show. The unofficial co-host of the Broadway Joel show. Again, guys, if you guys want to support me, BroadwayJoel.com. Go cop a Dominican boxing shirt. Also, if you want to, donate, definitely Cash App, $ Joel City. Or if you want to Zelle me, BroadwayJoel at yahoo.com. But all right, guys, until next time, peace.